wasting my time. Like the wheels of fortune, you're spinning around, winning and breaking, ever hard and down. I'm just a loser, you never be mine, and trying to hold you was wasting my time. You were so pretty with big roving eyes, a whole lot of sweet talk, a perfect disguise. Thought it was heaven, but only to find that trying to hold you was wasting my time.
I could see your love was getting colder by the day. Like winter snow in April, it was fading fast away. I couldn't stand to see another steal your love from me, but an avalanche of kisses couldn't kill his memory. Well, I was loving you more than you were liking it less. I smothered you with kisses, but they couldn't pass the test. I tried my best to hold you, but you loved another best. I was loving you more than you were liking it less. I thought perhaps if I could give you kisses by the score, you wouldn't have the need for someone else to give you more. But every time I tried to show how much I needed you, you just held me close and made believe that I was someone new. Well, I was loving you more than you were liking it less. I smothered you with kisses, but they couldn't pass the test. I tried my best to hold you, but you loved another best. I was loving you more than you were liking it less. Yes, I was loving you more than you were liking it less.
All right, as the car guys used to say, you've wasted another perfectly good hour listening to an episode of Dollar Country, so here we are at the end. That set was Gavin Dicus with Frisco's Tommy Tucker about the story of I actually don't know the correct term. What was it? He was a worker on the railroad, but I forget which exact position he had. That was on Seminole Records out of Wichita, Kansas. Then we had 5 Years in a Day by Bill Bradley about making moonshine and getting caught, and then running away from the chain gang and getting caught again. After that was Johnny Hardy with Wasting My Time. I Was Loving You More by Houston Buck Turner. And that last one was The Spook by Pete Drake, which is a real jam. That song is awesome. I forget where that came from, but I dropped a needle on it. Pete Drake can be pretty corny sometimes. He did that thing. He was like the first person to use a talk box. And so sometimes he would do stuff with his pedal steel where he sang lyrics through the thing, and it is novel and interesting, but not particularly. It's just really goofy. Anyway, that song rips. That is awesome. So let's see, we're at the end of the show. What do I have to say? Let's see. Well, if you tuned in last week, you heard the interview I did with my buddy Nick Shoulders, who's a country artist, and I've been doing interviews. And it's something I've thought about adding to the show for a very long time, although I just never really had the amount of time to do it. But now that I don't have a job, and Dollar Country is kind of my job, that's what I've been doing. I've been calling up people. There's like a short list of people that I've interacted with through Dollar Country who I always kind of wanted to talk to. And so I just started hitting them up and talking to them. I have, I think, 6 or 7 interviews recorded. Only the one released, and I think I'm going to start releasing them every other Wednesday. So in any given month, one Wednesday will be a music show like you're used to, and then the next Wednesday will be an interview show. I don't know how long I'm going to do that for, because eventually I'm going to run out of people, and also editing and doing interviews takes a decent amount of time. Although I do enjoy doing it, and I think it's also important, because I think the music collecting world is interesting enough that people would like to hear about it. Or maybe I'm naive, and they don't, but I like to hear about it, so maybe I'm just making a podcast for myself, and hoping other people like it. Actually, that's exactly what I'm doing, now that I think about it. That's actually why I started Dollar Country too, so. Anyway, hope you like it. As always, you can let me know what you think at host@dollarcountry.org. If you want any stickers or anything else, or just to say hello, or let me know how you're doing, or to tell me which episode, or which songs on the most recent episode you thought were absolutely horrible, you can send me an email. I'm down to chat about pretty much anything, and I've got a lot of free time. And I bet you do too. Speaking of which, I would like to say something about the COVID quarantine thing. I hope you all are doing well. Hope you all have time to check in on those friends and family members who maybe you don't check in on enough when there's not a pandemic. And I hope you're all staying out of harm's way, staying home. It's kind of a crazy world. It's interesting to be living through something that we will tell the younger generation about. It's new to all of us. So if you're feeling crazy or feeling shut in or frustrated or angry or sad or anything, that's okay. This is new to everybody. It's okay to feel crazy feelings, and that's just part of life. Don't make yourself feel bad for feeling bad, because then you have to deal with 2 emotions, and it just makes it harder. There's no shame in it. It's all right. So anyway, if you want to get a hold of me, I told you how. Dollar Country, or host@dollarcountry.org. You can go to @DollarCountry on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter to see what I have to post or follow me. If you want to buy anything, you can do so at dollarcountry.bigcartel.com. I got new shirts up there. If you would like to donate to the show, I'd greatly appreciate it, because I do not have any income right now. And you can do that at patreon.com/dollarcountry. And every little bit helps. Also, if you'd like to donate one time and not on a monthly basis, you can do so at bandcamp.com/dollarcountry, and I have the episodes up there, and you can just like choose to pay for an episode, and that's a way to donate if that's the way you want to do it. If you don't want to donate monetarily, but you want to let people know about the show, I'd appreciate any sort of shares on social media or just letting people know through word of mouth. And I think that's it. I think that's all the spieling I have. This last one goes out to everybody. It's called Let's All Pull Together by Bob Davis on Fireball Records. And as always, I would like to remind you to be nice to people out there. You never know what kind of day someone else has been having. And if the someone else you're dealing with works at a grocery store or some other place where they have to work during this pandemic, be a little extra nice. It doesn't cost you nothing, and they deal with people who are not making the point to be nice every day, and they're out there in the front line. So I'll see you next time. This has been Frank the Drifter, and signing out. Episode 103 is done. See ya next time.
When you pick up a paper or turn on the news, it's telling of a chilling war or someone's been abused. I wonder how much longer this old world can last if we don't start living better than we have in the past. Let's all walk along together. Let's try to help each other, and don't try to hurt our brother. Oh, why can't we live in harmony and try to love each other?